Those just crying, only teardrop, falling for like rain. Make the sea your love, make the sea your love. And I'm falling down, down, down. Yes, I'm falling down, down. Just while I just wanna go down in the sea of love. They won't ever find you. So sit down in the sea of love, walking right behind you. Just wanna down, down, just wanna down, down,
Hello, everyone! Hello, everybody! We got a lot of people in chat. Well, a couple of people. We got Karumi, we got LCX, we got Nicholas. How is everybody doing tonight? Actually, the 2600, I believe, I believe homebrews for Doom for the 2600 do exist. Also, there were a couple first-person games on 2600, like, officially. I forget the name of them, but I've definitely played, like, 2 or 3 of them already. So, I mean, can the 2600 do, like, actual Doom? No, but it can... Doom D-makes, I believe, do exist on 2600. Nicholas is good. Apparently, Philippines vice president is in deep shit. Threatening the president. Okay, well, that's... See, that's why you don't have... See, like, this is why we gave up on that system. We used to have that system in like, the first couple of American elections of, like, the person who gets the most votes is the president, and the person who gets the second most amount of votes is the vice president. Like, could you imagine that? Could you imagine if President Donald Trump had Vice President Kamala Harris? Anyway, speaking of politics, I'm partnered now. So, before we start the show, I was going to wait for a couple more people to join, but I think the chat is decent enough as it is. I'll try to keep this short so I can, I don't know, maybe put this into a YouTube short. But before we start the show, I am partnered. You can probably see the little super chat thing down in the lower right corner of chat. It is a work in progress as of now. I have a couple of ideas. I want to get some things situated. Memberships are open. I would suggest not paying for the Tier 2 membership, because it might not exist for very long. I don't particularly intend on doing any of the extra shit that it entails But yeah, I am partnered now. And you will hopefully be seeing some new updates, some new perks. Um, the thing too is, I don't know if I'm going to be doing much with the memberships at all. It all kind of depends on the demand. If people start actually using the memberships, if people actually start subscribing to that, I have at least an idea of something I want to do with that. And I can expand on that as I see fit. But long story short, I'm partnered. You can send me super chats if you want, and uh, you can subscribe at least to the tier 1 membership. You can subscribe to the tier 1. You can subscribe to the tier 2 one. I very, very highly recommend you do not do that. Unless you just want to give me $8 a month, in which case you are more than welcome to. I welcome that. Just don't expect anything in return. At least not for now. Maybe in the future. Your vice president is elected as vice president? Oh, okay. So it's not like so like the way that we have it is like our president and our vice president are elected on one ticket. Like if you elect Donald Trump, you are also electing JD Vance. If you elect Kamala Harris, you are also electing Tim Walz. That's how it works. The president just nominates the vice president. And honestly, that's probably the better system just because, again, you don't want a situation where Donald Trump is the president and Kamala Harris is the vice president. I think you can quickly understand how that would be kind of a bad idea. Anyway, speaking of bad ideas, Atari 2600. Now, but so actually, you know what? Just before we get into that, I know that you probably don't care about this, but fuck you. I had to deal with this for the past, like, day or so. Steam Deck crapped out. It wasn't the first time that happened, so I was like, okay, fine. I guess I have to restore it. Thankfully, I was able to back up all of the save files and stuff, so that should actually be intact this time. Cross fingers. Knock on wood. But hopefully save files should still be intact, and I should be able to continue Threads of Fate and Star Ocean 2 as expected. That said, that did not work. So what I had to do, what it actually ended up being was a result of the micro SD card becoming corrupted somehow. So what I had to do was, I guess Steam actually does have a partition manager, kind of like Windows. It's called KDT, KDE, I think it is, partition manager. After all of that, that worked. I had to reinstall EmuDeck, but again, it all seems to work fine now. I just tested it out a couple of minutes ago, and it seems to work fine. But yeah, I had to deal with that. This stream very nearly did not happen because I thought for sure I was going to have to replace my SD card once I finally narrowed down what the problem was. Thankfully, that did not end up having to be the case. The SD card, it was just corrupted, and it somehow like morphed itself into a read-only state, which obviously that's not going to play nice with a lot of things. So I was able to apply some changes, fix it all, and life is good again. All right, thanks for the congratulations, by the way. It's a separate position. She's also BBM's running mate. Oh, Bon Bon. That's right. Yeah. When I see BB, I think like BB Netanyahu, but hopefully your leader is at least slightly less evil. By the way, literally the first thing I saw when I signed up for AdSense is a thing like, hey, don't say anything about Ukraine. Because, like, I mean, me just mentioning that is probably going to get this video demonetized, but fair enough. I don't think I was actually going to be getting much money for this anyway. What the hell is this? So, I think if I make any money off of this, it's probably going to be through Super Chats. Because you have to raise, like, $100, I think, in order to even get some AdSense money through your videos. That's not happening anytime soon. I do not have that viewer base. That said, though, literally since I signed up for AdSense, I gained 5 subscribers. So I have to imagine that when you become a partner, it just exposes you to more people. Anyway. I totally forgot what this was. Oh god, that's loud. I'm gonna turn that down. Whoa, holy shit, I need to turn that down. Oh my god. Is this just Defender? You get 10 to 30 cents from views for each live stream? Okay. That's actually more than I expected to get at all. I thought you had to... Oh, you mean like... Okay, but like you don't actually get any of that money, right? Because I think you need to get up to $100 in order to even receive anything. So what am I... So who am I actually controlling? Am I at the bottom? Oh my god, I see now. I'm that. Okay, yeah, I am at the bottom. So it's Defender, which... Honestly, I would say just play actual Defender. It's kind of better, you need to get $100 minimum each month overall. YouTube will then take 30% of whatever you make for the month. Yeah, so I'm not getting any money off of views is what I'm basically understanding. Because there's not a shot in hell that I... Unless, like, my viewer base, like... Not only my viewer base, but, like... Like, I mean, like, I have, like, almost 600 subscribers. If I had, like, that kind of, like, consistent viewer base, like, 600 people joined my stream, then I would probably make some money, but probably not happening. I mean, this game is fun. I think if I had this, like, if I lived in 1982 and I had this game, I would not be complaining. It's just like there's a bunch of games exactly like this on 2600. And I'm not really sure this does a whole lot to really stand out. Again, not a terrible game, though. Bye, Nicholas. I'm very glad, by the way, that I turned my TTS off because of Karumi's new name. That is immediate demonetization. Unless you get lucky and people become members in your channel from the retro game. Yeah, so, like, I assume that doesn't apply, though. Like, if somebody were to super chat me, I'd just get that money, right? Does that, like, matter towards the $100 thing? Or even then, is it just, like... Does that count towards that $100 goal, or do I just get the $2.99 or whatever somebody super chats me? I still have a lot to learn. I don't even have... I need to, like, set up, like, a bunch of tax shit, too, apparently, through AdSense. I still need to do that. So I might not actually get any money as of now anyway, because of, like, all of the tax shit that I have to do. I'm not 100% sure how it all works. I mean, this game is honestly kind of fun, but it is hard as hell. Wrong, or... Okay. Anyway. That is Planet Patrol, I believe it is. Super chats are still counted towards the $100 minimum. Fuck, so really? Like, even if you get that is a bullshit system. Honestly, I would, like... I didn't expect to get any money out of this, and now I expect to get literally no money. So that's cool. Alright, so... we are ranking Planet Patrol. You know, the game, I would say it's fun. It could be worse. I don't think... I think, like, considering that it plays pretty well, it spares it from being meh. But the fact that it's, like, such brutal difficulty... Actually, is that... Yeah, okay, it's showing. Because of the brutal difficulty, I think it prevents it from being anything higher than just fun. Plaque Attack. I've heard of this game. By Activision. I think there's a game on the ZX Spectrum that's kind of like this. If this is like... Oh, so it's like Space Invaders, actually. Never mind. This isn't the game I thought it was. I thought this was like, what was that game on ZX Spectrum? I can't remember. Like Molar Muncher or something like that? Where the objective is just to clean somebody's... teeth. That's actually a surprisingly fun game, despite how bad that concept might initially sound. Why am I invincible, though, is the question. How do I die? Where is the lose mechanic in this? Oh, I see. Wait. I see. So you're invincible, but if the... So it's kind of like Missile Command, I think. Oh, wait. Oh, so I see. So it's like Missile Command, actually. Where, like, you're invincible, but if those things hit your teeth, you're screwed. Oh, that's actually a pretty fun... this is actually pretty fun, though. Like, the more you get hit, the more, or the more those things hit your teeth. Yeah, the more teeth you lose, and if you lose all your teeth, it's game over, it seems. So it's kind of like Missile Command mixed with Space Invaders, and honestly, this is pretty cool. I might have to play this, I might have to play this, actually, like, on my own time. This is definitely going to be an outstanding game. Activision has a pretty good batting average, I think, for Atari. This is, like, kind of the only era I would argue they were good. I'm sorry to all the COD players that definitely exist in this chat, but... COD sucks ass. It's not really that much different than most other shooters of the time, and especially now that everything is kind of 8-bit. Here the fuck we go. So, like, right now it's pretty easy. Seems like it's gonna get hard pretty soon, though. And there's, like, different waves of enemies. This is a pretty cool game. I can also see a bit of Centipede in this as well, I think. Was this ported to anything else? I kind of wonder now. Honestly, this guy was probably pretty far gone to begin with if he only had, like... If he only had, like, 10 teeth to begin with. This is like redneck plaque attack. I'm not really sure those teeth could have done a whole lot at that point. I've definitely heard about this game before, but I've never... I don't know, people don't really talk about it as much as they do, like, Pitfall or something, and that's kind of a shame, because this might be, like, genuinely one of the best 2600 games I've ever played. I'm I'm definitely gonna game over pretty soon. Yep. Oh shit, how the fuck? I won that shit? Okay, there we go. Oh, so it is like Missile Command where, like, you can still play out the wave even though you have no more teeth left. It is very inspired by Missile Command. Well, oh shit, I didn't... Oh, I have a tooth still. Never mind. Okay, so I can go through one more wave. I guess because I got like an extra... I got like a certain point threshold. I guess 9,000 points maybe? I don't know. Yep, there we go. All the fuck right. Alright. Wow, Plaque Attack. Genuinely a very nice surprise. I liked that. So that is going in the outstanding category. Pallades. It is a Atari Age. I'm thinking this was unreleased. If Atari... I think generally if Atari Age is the publisher, I'm going to guess that it was unreleased. It's a strategy game and also by Tacon. Wait. Oh, Tacon. They're the original name of Tecmo, I think. So that means this is probably an arcade game at Once Upon a Time. If it's a port of something by Tacon. Tecmo was not really doing, like, original console games at this point. That would not really come until... Well, they were Tecmo, and they came out with... Well, actually... Probably not really until, like, River City Ransom. Or Mighty Bomb Jack. That was, that's the other one, too. So this game is entirely playable, despite, I think, being a prototype. I think I want to check to be absolutely sure, because... That said, even if this was a release game, I don't think it would rate particularly high. This seems pretty... I don't want to say basic, but kind of by the numbers. It really only does what it's meant to. Whoa! Never mind. Never the fuck mind. There's another screen to this. I get a game over, or is it... I don't know. What was this game called again? I'll have to look and see if I can find like some info on it, but I'm thinking... Okay. So just if you die, you get to the... I think even if this was released, it would probably just rank like meh at very most. It's a fun game. It looks and sounds competent enough for 2600. Oh, fuck! New thing. What? I didn't even know what I was supposed to do there. No, you know what? Okay. Oh, wait, so it's all just... So there's a couple of different modes, actually. You know what? I might have to rethink my stance on this. Maybe this does go at least in the fun category. Just, like, if for nothing else than just kind of the sheer variety in different screens. Even if the gameplay itself, I don't think is particularly changed all that much. At the end of the day, regardless, whatever you're doing is just shooting stuff. Can I hold down to auto fire? I can. Okay. What am I shooting? There's nothing else here. Oh, do I have to shoot through the base, I guess? I see. Okay. Let me see if this game was actually released, and that will determine if I rank it. It's entirely playable, so, like, I could see it going either way, but I'm not sure if this was released. So we got... What is this called? It is called... Pallades. Google this. All your protos are belong to us. Atari Pro. I am thinking this is indeed a prototype. Yep. Okay. Well, unfortunately, I can't rank this, but I don't know. It's an interesting game. I kind of wish it had come out. Poker Squares. I don't think that's legit. Polaris. Somebody was telling me about this game before. I think on the last stream, because I was getting pretty close to it. Apparently this one's pretty solid. I think, was it Nintendo maybe who brought up Polaris or Karumi? I spread disease like a dog. Oh, is this Depth Charger? Or, oh no, I'm a fish. Okay. But those fish are... I thought fish were friends and not food. Okay, so question. Oh, you know what? Actually, let me see. I think there might be a demo, actually, to this. Oh, never mind. There's a fish that's just bobbing around. Jeremiah Thomas. Hey, how are you? Yeah, I saw Taito, so I assumed it was never released. Okay, that's what I thought. Polaris is a Taito arcade game. I'm not really sure how to play it, though. I assume I'm supposed to... Oh, wait. Oh, so you have to do that then. Okay, never mind. So you shoot up. You're a fish who shoots out of his tail, I guess. Bubble Bobble, this is not. This is not elevator action. This is not top tier Taito. I don't know what the arcade game looked like, but I can't imagine it was much better than this. I don't like that noise. There's a second screen? Okay. Maybe then that's better than this. This is like, I am thinking of Depth Charger, right? That's the Sega game that's like this, but upside down. How do you... Okay. What even... Okay. It's like reverse Depth Charger, but even more boring. Avoid anything in the water to destroy planes. Okay. Yeah, maybe I should just focus on destroying the planes and not care as much about, like, the fish and shit in the water. Can you see the torpedoes the plane drops? Not really. Oh, fuck! Oh, I found the second screen. Oh, so now it's River Raid. Oh, well. It's River Raid, but you don't have like that risk versus reward element of River Raid, so it's kind of like poor man's River Raid. Actually, this might have come before that. I'm not sure. Actually... Alright, I'll try one more time. Yes, I made it. Okay. I made it to the second screen, at least. Yeah. I don't know if there's any other screens to this. Polaris is... It's an interesting game. I'd say, like... at best, it's meh. Polaris is a much better Megadeth song than an actual video game, I would argue. I spread disease like a dog. Dispense my payload, my heart, the wager of death. The warheads will all rust in peace. Okay. Alright. I have to do this. Sorry. You know what? Screw it. I'll just do a new tab. Okay, whatever.
Hey!
Yes?
You look like a real jerk.
Well, I am a corporate executive.
I am a corporate executive.
So what you doing?
Well, Muffy, Buffy, Biff Jr. and I are going on our Sunday drive.
Oh, no, you're not. You're gonna play pole position!
This is probably like way left. Oh, I see. Opposite acceleration. I can barely hear this. I have to turn the volume
Hey! Yeah? You look like a real jerk.
Well, I am a...
Here it's oh, but other videos is oh wait, I could have done. Okay, never mind. I thought I had to do high gear. I see. So you don't hold it down to accelerate. Yeah, acceleration is automatic. So like you don't hold the button down. It basically auto accelerates and you press up to do low gear, down to do high gear, and the fire button is the brake button. It's a little bit different, but honestly not a bad one. It's possible. It's possible to get used to, and it's intuitive once you spend about like, well, as long as I've spent on this. My voice sounds far away. Well, I am a corporate executive. No, I think it was just oh shit, I think I turned this down. I was trying to like turn the other thing up so that I could oh well. You are to switch to high when the red bar is halfway. Oh, yeah, that's the trick, isn't it? Hey, old game fiction. I think I've seen you before, right? It's a real name. No, yeah. I like the fact that I don't have TTS anymore because that is like instant demonetization. I'm screwed. I've like crashed already like 3 times. At least the crash is pretty satisfying in this game. YouTube is your job. I games. I So you're able to. I guess if it's possible to make 100. I think what I might do is if you're saying like if you're saying there's like ways of getting rid of like the in the YouTube Studio app, getting I know like I've seen like some things where like it will kind of like AI like get rid of the music while having like kind of low quality voice. And it'll kind of like fade in and out. It sounds awkward, but I mean it's a way to get rid of the copyright claims. So also I think most of the copyright claims in my videos tend to like just come from the intro anyway. So it'll be worst case scenario, it'll be like a few minutes of silence before the stream begins, so it's not like I'm actually missing a whole lot anyway. But I could do that, and then those videos could be then monetizable. You don't choose the ads yourself. You'd have to be sponsored to even do. I didn't know there was any way you could choose the ads. I thought it was. Well, like yeah, though that's kind of the thing, and like that's kind of. Well, it is kind of like the problem with YouTube is like you can't you can't choose what ads you see in front of your videos, and in the same.
My, how lewd.
And in like and like the reverse is true though, and that's kind of like the problem with YouTube and advertisers is like Coca-Cola might be like sponsoring some like pro like some kind of unsavory content, like some unsavory content might come after like a Coca-Cola advertisement or something, and like corporate sponsors don't want to be associated with that, and that's kind of why we have some of these draconian YouTube policies. True, you can't get demonetized if you're not monetized in the first place. Honestly, I the way I see it is if I get demonetized, oh well, I wasn't really planning on like making this like a viable career thing anyway. I'm not like L. I have other means of making money. I plan to get a job. This would be like a supplemental income at best, and it doesn't even seem like it's really entirely likely that I would get that. But it's getting a video demonetized is fine. Yeah, I figure, but I mean, like, I don't think there's like any way that you would get your entire channel demonetized unless like your account was just like suspended, in which case you wouldn't even see the videos anyway. Right? Like, I don't think that channels can be demonetized. I think that only individual videos on a channel can be demonetized. And if YouTube finds that you're like breaking their TOS, they could like, you know, just suspend your channel, which understood. That's how it's kind of been. Yeah, it doesn't mean your entire channel is demonetized. I don't think that's a thing. I don't think YouTube will just revoke monetization. They'll either just demonetize your videos or suspend your channel or demonetize whatever offensive videos or just suspend your channel if you're actually breaking TOS. That's my understanding. Again, I have a lot to learn about this. I pretty much signed up, not really sure if I was going to get it, and then when I got it, I was like, oh, wait, I have, like, a lot to learn about the monetization program. But, again, it's not something I'm really taking seriously. The memberships, the memberships are open, as I said. You can subscribe if you want. I have some ideas of what I want to do, at least with the Tier 1 membership. Tier 2 membership might just go away. But I have some thoughts as to what I might do, at least with the Tier 1 membership, if there's even a demand for it. If you break TOS, you get a community guideline. Oh, yeah, that's true. 2 strikes, you're basically out. Okay, yeah. You fear copyright? Well, I mean, like, I think my understanding is, like, if you get a copyright claim, that video can be demonetized unless you, just kind of, like, use that AI tool. I forget what it's called. But I think, like, if you do that, your video is still monetizable. That's not how it used to be, though. I remember, like, copyright... Like, if you got a copyright... Actually, no, that's not true, because I've definitely had, like... I'm not really sure, and I don't think the system is particularly... You can erase, yeah. You can just erase the song. Yeah, I'm not really entirely sure how, like, the whole claim versus strike things work, and I don't think it's actually consistent. I don't think there's really any rhyme or reason for if you get a claim or a strike. It just might happen someday. Anyway. Pole position! It's, Pole Position is a solid game, I think. I don't think you're going to find any real arguments against Pole Position. It plays fine, it looks fine. I say it's very fun. Again, no matter how good a racing game is on this system, it's not going to be outstanding. Like I said, racing games are really only as good as the console and the technology that they have. Racing games and sports games, for that matter, although less so, both of those are really only as good as the technology that's on them, because a lot of times they were just tech demos to begin with. I thought there was Pole Position 2 on the 2600. Maybe, am I thinking of the 7800? No, there was a Pole Position 2, right? I mean, it wasn't, like, all that... Am I crazy? The same could be said of all video games. No, not true. I mean, like... Well, definitely not true. I mean, like, not all video games are like. Okay, like, take a game like Final Fantasy VII. Does it look dated as hell because of like the low poly graphics and the whatever? Yes, but it's still fun to play. Castlevania Symphony of the Night looks extremely dated. Honestly, it kind of looked a bit dated even for the time. But it's still really fun to play. I'm saying, like, most racing games kind of play the same, so there's really no point in going back to pole position when you could just play, like, the latest and greatest. You know what I mean? With some exceptions. Like, Mario Kart, there are, like, individual entries in Mario Kart, because, like, they all have, like, different mechanics and shit. Not all. There are exceptions, but that is kind of like the general rule. Anyway, they made a fucking polo game? Oh, wait. Oh, it's fucking... It's Pong! Good. Okay, black and white does not really make it. I don't even know how to play polo, but even if I did, I don't think that would help me much. What the fuck am I even controlling, though? Just relies on established IPs and cheap games behind wood. Oh, unreleased prototype? Good, because I don't know how to play polo. Interesting that that's an unreleased game, because it looks... Usually the unreleased games are, like, way later and more graphically rich. This looks like it would have been, like, an earlier game, like, from, like, like the 70s or very early 80s. Anyway, I have no idea how to play polo anyway, so... Here's a game by Apollo. I don't know what it is. It's... Pompale? Actually, I guess it must be Pompeii? Is that how you spell Pompeii? Mario Kart is bubblegum racing that doesn't push any boundaries. I know what you're referencing. Destroyed by a okay, so it is Pompeii. I've never seen that word written out, so I didn't know that's how you spelled it. Oh, okay. Is this an adventure game? Overscan. Is this a prototype too? Because I don't know actually what this is. Another unreleased prototype? Good, because I don't think there's a game here. Unless I was just, like, wildly missing it. I don't know what that game would have been, but, it would have been Pompeii, and we would have all... Oh, shit! Here's a game LCX might actually like. And a game I probably like, too. Alright, let's see how 2600 does, Puyan. I actually like this game. LCX got me into this. Got me into the the Famicom version. So this one, you don't have, like, free movement. You're kind of, like, locked to a grid. Your movement is very slow. You have... This seems harder than, like, regular Puyon. I can usually at least get off the first screen in, like, Famicom or Arcade Puyon. Or maybe Arcade Puyon is hard. Maybe the Famicom version is just way easier. Also, you don't have any actual movement of the pig. It all kind of, like, goes to a grid. Makes it a little bit harder to actually shoot. Enemies shoot? Oh, did they not shoot in the Famicom version on level 1? I thought I remembered that they did. There might actually be a... You know what, though? This is Atari, so there's probably a difficulty switch to, like, for, like, easy mode if I wanted that. I mean, it's harder, but at the end of the day, it's still Puyon. Is this the version of Puyon I would most want to play? No, there's, like, way better versions of it. But this is still entirely playable. Actually, the enemies kind of move on a grid either. There's just no animation in this whatsoever. They do shoot, but not this often? Okay. I have to imagine maybe the arcade one is harder. They probably made the Famicom version a lot easier, because, I mean, they could. It's not like they were... It's not like they had any motivation to, like, you know, rob you of your quarters in the Famicom version. So sometimes the Famicom versions were just easier. Puyon, very fun. Only hindered by the kind of weird limitations of the 2600. Well, not even limitations of the 2600. Honestly, they probably could have done a better version of Puyon if they wanted, but this is okay. Famicom and arcade conversion. Oh, is an arcade conversion as far as you know, so that it's not like harder or anything. In fact, you know what? Fuck it. Let's take a break and play the Famicom version for a bit, just because I said so. Disk system. Okay. Oh, there's also Popeye, which is a game I believe we're going to see pretty soon on the 2600. In fact, if not next. Try the arcade version for comparison. Actually, good point. Do I have the arcade version? If not, I might be able to quick get it, but there might be some issues with that. We'll see. Ah, shit. Okay, I don't have the keys in there. I'm gonna try something. This wasn't working. This wasn't reading my hard drive for some reason before before the show, but we'll see if it does now. Hard drive even plugged in. It is. Might also take a shit. Okay, never mind. I am gonna need to troubleshoot that at some point. It probably just needs a reset or something, but whatever. I'm pretty sure I've played the arcade version of Puyon on stream before. So what I do is I have like a full ROM set, which is like 1 terabyte on my hard drive, and I have like a couple of main games, like a small ROM set that is on my actual SD card. Also, I think it would have taken a while to like scan, because like scanning the games for the first time, because this is reinstall of SteamOS. Yeah, I think there's some logistical reasons not to do that, but you know what? And I've also played the NES version. Let's just skip over to Popeye. I know Puyon. It's a fun game. It is a pretty fun game. I'd say NES is probably the best version just because it takes up the entire screen. It's not in portrait mode. But like if I was presented with an arcade Puyon machine, I would play the hell out of that. And probably suck, just like I do at all versions of Puyon. But them's be the ways of life. And I was right, Popeye. Popeye... What is everybody's thoughts on the NES version of Popeye, or even the arcade game? It's a very polarizing game. Some people either love or hate the Nintendo Popeye game. I've never really been able to gel with this one, if I'm being totally honest. Oh, I don't think I like this version, though. You have a jump in this? No. You can't jump, you can only go upstairs. It's fun but basic. Fair enough. This plays okay, I guess. So what does this do? I don't think I can punch Bluto unless I get the spinach, but like I have a constant punch. I'm not really sure what that punch does though. Can I punch the bullets? Fuck you, Bluto! Wait. I defeated Bluto. Is that not the end of the game? Oh, wait, do I have to... But how? I assume I have to save Olive Oil, but, like, how does one do that? There's no staircase up to her. I do not entirely remember how to play this game. The NES version, because that might be a bit more detailed and I can at least remember. It's been a little while since I've played Popeye. He's Popeye the Sailor Man. He's Popeye the Sailor Man. Oh wait, no, that was released on the NES. There's a 7800 homebrew of Popeye that is supposedly very good. I can believe that. I just need to, like, play, like, an actual version of Popeye so I can at least remember how to play. Wait a second. Oh, okay. Oh, because it fucked with the... Actually, I'm going to turn the stereo on and do some things. Okay. ARs. But so now what do I do? Can I... Okay, but what do I do after that, though? Like, can I save olive oil, or... is that just verboten? Grab hearts and that's it. Avoid the tough guy. Oh, so it just ends when it feels like it? Get all of the hearts she drops. Okay, so it's just like... the game just ends when it... or the level just ends when it feels like it. Because I know there are other levels to Popeye. There's like 3, I think. There's like 3 or 4 screens to Popeye. But... anyway. Oh, there's a set number of hearts in the first level. Got it. Oh, you can grab me from that way. You can punch Brutus Bluto when you have... I don't even think you need to do that. You're just invincible when you have the spinach. You don't even need to punch Brutus. I liked the old Popeye cartoons. I used to have a DVD of a bunch of old Popeye cartoons. They were fun. Honestly, I'm not entirely sure what the punch does, because you can't punch Brutus when you have the spinach, and when you do have the spinach, you're just invincible. So I'm not really sure what the punch does. I think, oh, because I think you have to punch the spinach. That's like the only thing that it's useful for. Do I only get like 1 spinach per round, maybe? Is that how that works? And I just wasted it? Or do I get spinach again at some stage? Probably not. Oh, you can wrap around the screen. Okay, that helps. At least if you're on that top thing. I don't think you... Yeah, you can't on the sides with the stairs. On the floors with the stairs. But on there, you can wrap around. You can also punch the bird later. Okay. Oh, you punch the bottles. Okay, got it. So you actually can punch those. Okay, I thought you just had to avoid them. They kind of camouflage a bit into the background. That's a problem with a lot of 2600 games due to just the limited amount of colors you can have on screen, but some games it's more of a hindrance than in others. Anyway. I am reading chat. I just did. Popeye. Fun. I think I'd rather be playing like Donkey Kong or especially be playing Mario Brothers, but Popeye's fun. I'd say of like the 4 classic Nintendo arcade games. Oh, actually, wait, no, there was Donkey Kong 3. Yeah, still Mario Brothers is the best of those arcade games. There we go. Oh, yes. This fucking game. Well, we were enjoying some pretty decent games. That was fun while it lasted. Oh, wait. I forgot about this Frogger style thing. Oh! Good fucking game. What do I do? Oh, I remember now. Yeah, so you have to, like... Yeah, that's how you... But, like... Wait. I played this on stream before. I forget how you play it, though. Is it? Oh, you have to, like... Hang on. That's the thing too, is like these controls are really... Oh, that's... Yeah, so you have to do that, and then... How do those things appear, though? How do I make those ladder pieces appear though? I forget. Hey, zombie. Based on the great movie. Yep, it is based on the movie. And this game is AVGN flavored. Yes! How do I get the ladder pieces, though? They only seem to appear occasionally. Just like most adaptations, surprised how they were able to recreate scenes in their glory. Yeah. We all remember the scene in Porky's where you have to... Honestly, I've never seen Porky's, and I don't really care to. It looks pretty fucking bad. It's like Revenge of the Nerds, but without the nerd porn. So, just awful and racist. I can make the game flatline, that's cool. But... Oh, I might be building the ladder. I just don't know. So I have to die in order to get the... Is that how it goes? I have to die in order to get the thing? Oh, okay. Never mind. I think I understand what's going on now. At least this game seems to give you infinite lives. That's kind of cool. Especially because you're kind of gonna need them. Oh, I see. So okay. I can go up now. Holy shit, I beat that level in Porky. I mean, it wasn't that challenging, especially because it gave you infinite lives, but... Oh, I have to do that shit? Oh, no, wait. No, I don't. Wait. No, he's... Oh, you can jump. Okay, understood. What? I mean, I like that they gave you infinite lives, but that also kind of means there's, like, no game to this at all. You kind of just try and succeed until you fail or you give up on the game, just like me. In Cranky Kong's days, we only had a stick and one button. Yeah. Yeah, the glory hole scene. This is how we killed time. That's great. I think if I had grown up at that time and I had gotten Porky's, I think I would have just like gone outside and played. Not fun. Is it garbage? No. I feel like that needs to be reserved for like the worst of the worst, but it's not very good either. There's like a couple of games all done very poorly, all very confusing, but even when you come to grips with it, it just becomes trivial because there's infinite lives and there's no game to it. And no one complained, and we were grateful, goddammit! Up a hill, both ways! Pressure cooker. I think this one's pretty decent, isn't it? Is this an Activision game, or... It is Activision. Alright. This one's pretty good, if I recall. I think if I've not played this, I've definitely seen it. Wait a minute. Did someone already... I'm just gonna do something, because I wonder if somebody's actually, like, early on when I kind of took requests, I wonder if somebody... Nope. Okay, I was wrong. I think there was only like a couple of games like that. Tapper was one of them. Do I collect those? Is that the goal, just to collect oh, wait a minute, no. Okay, I think... What? Okay, there's another screen. I don't know what I did, but I somehow beat the first level. Don't you just love games like that? Like, I don't know how I did it, but somehow I'm good at this. Hell? You were reading reviews of the new 7800 Plus. Yeah, I saw that's out. Apparently, the C64 company, they're doing one for the ZX Spectrum. That's pretty cool. Until those Nintendo tapes, yeah. Oh, man. You might pick that up, too. Yeah, you know what? I mean, if I'm ever... You know what? If I'm ever in the mood to get, like, official 2600 shit, I mean, 7800 is probably the best way of doing it. How the fuck does this game work, though, is my question. I don't know what I did, but I somehow got to the second screen. What the fuck? You think you grab those and put them in the corresponding tables? I see, yeah. Oh, your order is at the bottom. Each hamburger can have tomato, onion, lettuce, and or cheese. Atari Game & Watch. Yeah. It does kind of have like that sort of structure, doesn't it? Like a Game & Watch game. Oh, I see. That's what that is. So tomato, onion, lettuce, and an entire jar of mayonnaise, I guess. So tomatoes go there, I think. Okay, so I have to make it, I think, in the order... Unless... No. I think... Okay, I think I see. So... That, I think, goes here? No? But there, okay. It doesn't actually let me... It only lets me put it in the place where it's supposed to be. None of your orders require cheese. Okay, good. And then put the top bun... Make a burger with 1 onion and... So this one looks like it... So there's 2 tomatoes, 1 onion, and nothing else. Okay. Okay, and then... okay, wait. Where? What? Okay, and then I do that again. I've definitely played this before, but... I can't remember. I guess it wasn't in the context of this. I'm pretty sure Nintendo was the one who requested this. If it was in the context of Ronpori or what, I'm not sure, but... how do the conveyor belts work then? Or are those two? The color of the line shows you where to place. Okay, I see. So this one will be like a blue line? Or no, no, this one will be red, I guess. So this is just 3 tomatoes? If you do not need it, do not catch it. Okay. So, tomato and onion. Okay. So that one's blue, I think? Or... yeah, I think that says blue. Okay, done. Okay, I understand now. Atari Watch would be proud, yes. Toppings you do not need, but you don't remember how. I'll try this one more time. I think I understand how this works now. So, lettuce and 2 tomatoes. on, there's the lettuce. Okay. There, wait. There we go. So is that blue? Okay. What? I didn't go. What? That the blue was blinking. Why didn't that work? Oh, because I got the order wrong, I guess. Hey, Josh. How are you? Oh, I wasn't lined up correctly. That's what it is. Okay. Well, I get this. What this is now? There's is this Diner Dash like that old Flash game? No, I think that was different. Pressure cooker. I could see that being very fun if I got more into it. I'm gonna say very fun. Because like LCX said, it kind of has... It kind of has like the feel sort of like a Game & Watch game. Private eyes are watching you. This is also an Activision game, apparently. I don't even know this one. Is this just a fireman game, but you're a cop? Boing, boing. What? So I can jump, but what is the goal of this? Ah! I love how you just jump out of your car. First of all, you're on top of the car, as private eyes often are, but... So you have to, like, save people, I guess, who are, like, up there.
Hey, Logan. Hey,
Oh, shit.
listen,
Fuck, I forgot about that.
Logan.
Wait. Here we go. I'll reset that. Cases 1 or 2, not bad. 5 is cases 1 or 2 are not bad. Cases 5 are... Okay, yeah. Thanks for letting me know, well. That is the one drawback of not having TTS. But on the other hand, I'm not constantly interrupted every 2.5 seconds. So what the hell is any of this? Boing, boing. I do like the boing sounds. That's cool. I also like how he can jump out of his car, and also he's literally on top of the car. So, you know, as a... Actually, maybe it's not a car. Maybe it's a skateboard. It's a private eye on top of a skateboard. You know, as private eyes are known to do. Find the clues, return them to the corner spot, like jewelry, arrest the thief. Okay. starting to understand why people don't really talk about this game. It's kind of not very good. This is, I would say this is the worst game we've played all night, but we have played Porky's, so. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, I can go up too? What the... I don't think I like this game very much. Oh, I see. So that's not a clue. That's... This game kind of sucks ass. Like, I get that I don't really know how to play it, but I think even if I did, like, the limited visibility really hurts this one. I can't even tell if there are clues anywhere. And then it just becomes like a maze of like trying to figure out where you are because there's no map. You'd have to draw yourself a map, and you can't really do that in real time. Get the bobbing question marks. Okay. In the windows, there are bobbing head question marks. Okay. Oh, shit. I see. So now I just... What? I take it back to the police station? But... Oh, I have to find more. Okay. Okay, and then... I see, so this loop, so I think I found... Oh no, I have to go... Do I have to go through here then? No. Wait. Oh, there's a thing. Oh, wait. So if I get hit, do I lose a clue then, I think? Yes. That is entirely what has happened. Let me try again. Okay, there's nothing on here. Let's go. Hard to avoid things that are hitting you. So I get what I'm supposed to do here. I'm not sure I really like it. I think I get what I'm supposed to do here. Get the clues and avoid being hit, but the whole avoid being hit thing is a lot easier said than done. Hey, Renee. Let me see. If it is a clue you need, I believe so. Not every clue is one you need. Fuck this game. Like, the base gameplay is like... The base gameplay is like a whole other thing, and then you add on all these other... Yeah. No. Do I want to put it in garbage? Honestly, I found it very frustrating. And you know what? It's my list. Fuck it. The game goes in garbage. Private Eye. You should have just stayed a Private Eye song. But Hollow Note song. I mean... Puzzle Taiwanese. Okay, let's go. Here's a oh Jesus Christ. Here's a Taiwan exclusive Atari game. Wait. No, it's not. This is Maze Craze, I think. Oh, did I put it in unplayable? That's my bad. It was not unplayable. It's just something you would not want to ever play. Or at least I would not want to ever play. Yes, I think this is just Maze Craze. I guess it was called Puzzle when the Atari 2600 was somehow distributed in Taiwan. Well, let's forget about that and play Pyramid War! Finally. Those pyramids have had it too good for too long. They need to start fighting each other. Another Defender clone. Okay. Okay, you know what? I say Defender clone. No, this is just Defender. Clone implies that they did at least something different with it. This is just Defender. Guys, you can't do this. You can't just do Defender. Or actually... No, I was going to say this is Choplifter now. Wish there was a 2600 version of Choplifter. That would kick ass. Oh, this is literally... Oh, this is a hack of Chopper Command. I think I've ranked that already. I probably must have if I... War! What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Okay. Hubert. Alright, we've gone now to the games that humans may have actually heard of. Hey, you can't be saying that shit now. I'm monetized. You can't be saying those words. What? Okay, there we go. As soon as enemies come on screen, it just, like, screen lags to oblivion. That is so cool. And the controls just become so unresponsive. I mean, it does look pretty good for the Atari. It has that kind of, like... It has that kind of, like, depth of feel to it. Like the kind of like pseudo 3D effect, if that makes sense. This is one of your favorite 2600 games. So I'm probably not going to disappoint you with my opinions on Hubert, but I'm not going to rank it that high. I don't think Hubert really worked all that well with home ports because like it had a very unique control system that kind of worked around the weird, like, perspective. And as a result, I don't think, like, a lot of home ports were really that intuitive. You really had to kind of wrestle with the controls, putting you... Yeah, hold on. Again, also, I just love how anytime there's an enemy on screen, the controls just don't work. Like, I'm pressing, like, up diagonal. I'm pressing the buttons like 2 or 3 times and it is not actually registering that I'm doing it because the enemies just like make the game go to a crawl. I get that there were limitations on the Atari. If the game is this handicapped by the fact that there are enemies on screen, maybe don't make it. Unless, is that right? Am I wrong? Something is wrong with the emulator. The game has no problem handling multiple enemies. Let me see. I wonder if it's like a control... I wonder if I'm just controlling it wrong now that I think about it. Because I'm pressing the diagonal buttons. You know what? I wonder if that's it. Does the game just not do diagonals? You can only press in the cardinal directions? I think that might be the problem, actually. Okay, never mind. It was entirely user error. Oh, fuck, where's my cuber? I can't see. Okay, yeah, never mind. I understand now. That was the problem. It wasn't eating my inputs. It just doesn't register diagonals. It only lets you move in like the 4 cardinal directions. Actually, only letting you move in the cardinal directions might actually solve a lot of the problems of porting this. I might have to rethink my opinion on Cuber, because I think the NES version kind of forced you to use diagonals, if I recall right, and as a result, you kind of had to like hold the controller sideways in order for things to even remotely make sense. It does trip me up how the perspective works a bit, but like it's something you can get used to, I think. Just tilt the Steam Deck? Oh, okay, got it. The Atari CX40 joystick, 45 degrees, and it works perfect. Ever seen the Cuber handheld? I have not. You could probably do Cubert just fine on an LCD game. It's not like you really need like any frames of animation for Cubert to work. Is the CX40, is that like the standard 2600 joystick? I've never heard it called a CX40, but I believe you. Cubert, very fun. I've flip-flopped a lot on this, but I'm gonna say very fun. Yes, the standard joystick is called the CX40. Understood. Yeah, Very fun. I wouldn't say it's like one of the best 2600 games. I've definitely played a lot better. I mean, I've played better today. I played Plaque Attack. I think that's better than Qbert, but no, like this is a solid port of Qbert. It has like a kind of like pseudo 3D effect with the blocks, which is neat. It's better than the Vic 20 version of Qbert if you've ever played that, and if not, don't play it. It's awful. Hubert's Cubes? Is this real? Is this an official sequel to Qbert? No. No, it's not, is it? What? I think this is a prototype or how this does not work in the way that Qbert typically works. This was released? There was a sequel to Qbert that was released? Just remember that Qbert can turn into Iris Flare, whoever that is. Got it. Oh, Golden Axe Girl. Got it. Each cube has 6 sides. Each time you jump off, the cube rotates like you pushed it away. So is this like Rubik's Cube? From you with your jump. Why does the game not work anymore? Oh, I see. I pressed the pause button. So I have to... So do I have to get the thing... Do I have to get them all the same color? Is that what it is? No, they don't... What? Just one row of 4. Got it. Okay, so I got that. I need to change that color. I'm not really sure how to do that, though. Okay, well now it's yellow. Somehow... Okay, I don't know... Once a cube turns green, it is correct. But if you get back onto it and jump off, it will move? Oh, is that what that... Hang on. Is that what those are? Hang on. I think I see, so... But I didn't even touch... Fuck it. This game confuses the shit out of me. This is not your granddad's Cubert. This is this is like anarchist Cubert. But like so you can turn it into multiple colors. Whatever color it turns out to be is... I'm not sure how you exactly... Wait. Wait, no, that was 4 in a row. Why didn't... Oh, wait, no, because I think one is green. That one... Okay, never mind. Oh, so I can't have them be 4... I don't think they can be 4 of the same color. I think they have to be 4 of, like... No, I have no idea. I have no idea what this game is. I might have to come back to this later, because Hubert is such a roommate. Always leaves the lights on. Yes. 4 greens in a row. Okay, so you have to... Let's try one more time. This is by no means anywhere near as good as actual Hubert. problem too is that I'm kind of blue-green colorblind, and I think that I'm getting blue and green mixed up. So you have to do this and... Yeah, no, I don't like this. Now that I get the idea, I still really don't like this. Garbage? No. Not fun. I'm gonna say flawed. I think that there could be some merit to this, but either way, there theoretically could be some merit to this, but okay. Hubert. I'm gonna assume that those are not, like, actual games. Quad Run! Oh, shit. Okay, check this out. Where did I put Berserk? I don't remember, honestly. Probably, like, in the fun or very fun category. I like Berserk, but the problem is it gets very repetitive very fast. Okay, check this out. This is literally the only thing I remember about this game. Beyond that, I have no idea how the fuck to play this. It is ridiculously obtuse. Quad run. Try and do that. Try and actually say quad run 3 times fast. You can't. I believe it is literally impossible to do by humans. Okay, bye, Arus. Okay, so I have to... This is one of the later 2600 games, and shows off and flexes how cool it is by having digitized sound. Unfortunately, it doesn't make the game any more coherent in any conceivable way. I think you're just supposed to capture the things within the quadrants. I never understood this game. This is one of those that I always knew about and could never comprehend. I'm gonna have to come back to this, I think. Actually, hang on. No, I'm gonna look up Atari Age, or Atari Mania, rather. I'm sure they have a write-up on Quad Run. There's Quad Run. Okay, please explain to me how the hell this game works. For use with... Okay, hang on. Maybe I can at least, like, just get... Well, this is the back of the box, but let me see if that works. Save the ruins long ago. The peaceful and... Okay. Battle the goons. Rescue the poor little... The poor little runts. I see. The most challenging game you may ever play. Move the fuck aside, Dark Souls. What do you control? You control, like, the little dot, and you can move within the 4 quadrants. The most challenging game you may ever play. That is... Shit, it's so challenging you might not even be able to put it in the Atari 2600, you dumb fucks. Okay, that's the plot. Actually, what is the plot to this? Long ago, the peaceful land of Quad was invaded by cruel captors who rounded up all the helpless inhabitants and imprisoned them in cages. The captors ruled their prisoners. Runts. Oh, the captors called their prisoners runts. And the name has stuck. Now you control the Quad to rescue the runts and destroy the captors with your special weapon. These balls. Okay, I think I understand now. So you have to save the runts and use, like, those bombs to destroy the enemies, but don't destroy the runts, I think? That you must challenge yourself to be considered a legit gamer must be quite challenged. Honestly, though, that was, like, the thing back then. Like, they made... Like, they would make games, like, absurdly hard. They would make games absurdly hard. And then just be like, look at this absurdly hard game. Bet you can't beat it. And that's, like, what video games were back then. I think I'm understanding this. I think I might want more time with this game, though, before I make a real accurate judgment, though. I will come back to that later. I get kind of how to play it, but even then, it's... Well, it is challenging. I can say that. Quest for Quintana Roo. More like Quintana Who. I don't know. Okay. So you go inside the pyramid. This is like an adventure game of some kind? This is kind of interesting, I think. Wait a minute. Is this Atari Deadly Towers? This might be Atari Deadly Towers. I'm not even sure if this was released. I'm thinking it might be a prototype. But dead. Homebrew? It might be. Let me see something. If it says it was produced by Atari Age, that probably means like homebrew or something. Adventure, VSS, Sunrise Saw. I don't know. Also, this says it came out in 1984. I'm not sure if this is legit. I mean, if it did come out in 1984, it's definitely not a homebrew, but I'm not sure if this was actually released. Okay. don't know. Does the 2600 have enough RAM to handle a full RPG experience? Like FF1 or Dragon Quest? There was an RPG on the 2600. That said, it used a peripheral that basically gave you, like, a shit ton more RAM. It was called the Starpath Supercharger, and I forget what the RPG was actually called. But it was, I would say, very much kind of in the vein of something like Wizardry. Except I think it might actually predate Wizardry. It's very likely the first ever console RPG. I forget what that is. Just look up, like, Atari Starpath Supercharger RPG. That said, I'm not 100% sure what this is, and also oops. Or if this was ever released. So I'm also going to come back to this later. Okay. Quick Step. Space Invaders, I'm thinking. Oh, or not. Wait, I think I played this. I've played this before in some capacity. You know, sometimes Atari games were just chaos. This is just chaos. So why does it sound like, For What It's Worth? Something's happening here. I think that's what I have to do. I have to, like, change everything to the right color and... yeah. Quick Step. Fun, I want to say. I don't think I wanted to play much more. I don't think I wanted to play much of that, but I could see someone having fun with. It's an interesting concept. I think it gets some points for that, but it really doesn't get much more. Let's see, what time do we have? It is 11:15. How many R games do we have? We are not going to get through R's today. I think I'm going to end the stream here. It's a little bit early, but we can just make the R's its own stream. So we finished P and Q. Yeah. So we got 4 people watching. Let's You missed Quest for Quintana Roo. I don't even know if that's a legit game or not. It seems like I can't tell if it's unfinished or just like way too ambitious for my puny mind to handle.
Oh my, how lewd.
It is? You own the original cartridge? Oh, okay. I'm ending early mainly because I think I want to make the R's its own stream. And this is still like, this has gone over 2 hours. It's ambitious, but wait till you get to the tunnel runner. LOL. Okay. Okay. So it's an experience. Okay. I put Quest I put that game in the comeback later, mainly because I want to do some more research into it later on. But anyway. Let's see who's streaming. I'll send y'all off on a raid. Well, let's do Karumi, because he's playing SK, and I will be damned if I rob my audience of some quality SK content. You find map rocks. You then have to find the map room to put the map rocks in the correct sequence. In the map room. Oh, dear God. That sounds like a lot. I'm going to have to research it, but... Anyway. Yeah, so go raid Karumi, everybody. He is playing... Which one specifically? He is playing... Senran Kagura. Okay, Shinobi Versus. So, check that out. Tomorrow I will be playing Threads of Fate. Thursday, Star Ocean 2. Saturday I will be on L's channel playing some Final Fantasy VII. We're almost at the end of Disc 2, and then Disc 3 apparently is only like one dungeon there and about. And, so we should be almost done, like maybe like a handful, maybe 2 or 3 streams maybe. Probably like 3 streams, and then we're done with FF7. So... that's pretty exciting. Sunday, the Steam Deck seems to be working now, so I should be able to do Rompory next week. And Monday, we will get into the R's. And it will be ours. Anyway, thank you guys so very much. Always super appreciated. Thank you, Karumi, Arus218, LCX, Jeremiah Thomas, Mike Wolf, Nicholas W, Renee W, Zombie, Josh Zero5, and Old Gamer Fiction. Thank you guys so very much for watching. Good night. And thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Bye, everyone.